Hi everyone, welcome back to our journey through the mysteries of the universe. Let us today also explore the unknown together today. So let us start again from the book of Osho about the danger which contain the word collective names. What is the meaning of collective society? Collective and society. All these are just words that which really exist in the individual. Otherwise, the Rotary Club, the Lions Club, then there will be a problem. What is the freedom of a Rotary Club? What is the freedom of the Lions Club? These are just names. The collective is a very dangerous word. In the name of collective, the individual, the real, has always been sacrificed. I'm absolutely against it, according to Osho, of course. Nations have been sacrificing individuals in the name of the nation. The nation is just a word. The lines that you have drawn on the map are not anywhere on the earth. They are just your game. But on those lines that you have drawn on the map, millions of people have died, real people dying for unreal lines. And you make them heroes, national heroes. This idea of the collective has to be destroyed completely. Otherwise, in some way or other, we will continue sacrificing the individual in the name of religion. We have sacrificed him in the religious wars. The Muhammadan dying in a religious war knows that his paradise is certain. He has told by the priest, if you are dying for the religion Mohammedanism, then your paradise is absolutely certain, with all the pleasures you have ever imagined or dreamt of. And the person you have killed will also reach paradise because he has been killed by a Muhammadan. It is his privilege, so you need not feel guilty that you have killed a man. Christians having crusades, jihad, a religious war, and killing thousands of people, drowning living human beings. For what? For some collectivity, for Christianity, for Buddhism, for Hinduism, for communism, for fascism. Anything will do. And word representing some collectivity and individuals can be sacrificed. There is no reason for collectivity ever to exist. Individuals are enough. And if individuals have freedom, are psychologically free, are spiritually free, then naturally the collective will be spiritually free. The collective consists of individuals, not vice versa. It has been said that the individual is only a part of the collective. That is not true. The individual is not just a part of the collective. The collective is only a symbolic word for individuals meeting together. They are not part of anything. They remain independent. They remain organically independent. They don't become parts. If we really want a world of freedom, then we have to understand that in the name of collective so many massacres have happened that now it is time to stop. All collective names should lose the grandeur that they have had in the past. Individuals should be the highest value. The experience of knowing has two dimensions to it. One is objective knowing and the other is subjective knowing. Objective knowing is intellectual. That's what all of the science goes in doing. It is intellectual knowing. Intellect is enough to know the object. The object is outside, available to your eyes, available to experiments. You can dissect it. You can do whatever you want, all kinds of experimentation. It is available to the pure intellect, but your own being is not available to your intellect. Your own being is available only in silence, not in intellectual activity, but in a silent awareness. That is a totality. Different dimension, and that is through knowing yourself. But that cannot be intellectual, because intellect is something that can only reach outside. It has no way of reaching inwards. You can see everything with your eyes, but with your eyes you cannot see your own eyes. In a mirror you can see, but those are not your eyes, that's only a reflection. Your intellect is capable of knowing everything that is outside, but you are behind the intellect, and the intellect has no way to go there. I'm reminded when Ford first made his cars, they had no reverse gear. The very idea of the reverse gear had not happened, so even if you had gone only a few feet past your house and you had to come back to get something, you had to go around the whole city in order to come back. That was too tedious and stupid and a waste of time, so he added a reverse gear. But as far as intellect is concerned, existence is not effort. The intellect still has no reverse gear. It simply goes outside. You can take it to the farthest stars. There is no problem. But it cannot reach within him, which is so close. Albert Einstein, perhaps the most intelligent man who has explored the stars, died unhappy because he did not know himself. His unhappiness was, what is the point of knowing the whole world, knowing all about the electrons of protons and neutrons and faraway galaxies, and not knowing about yourself? Who are you? Just before dying, he said, if I'm born again, I would rather be a plumber than to be a physicist, so that I can have time enough to take within myself. This physics has been too much of an involvement. With intellect, you can know everything except yourself. And if you depend only on intellect, then you are going to deny yourself. That's what atheists go on doing. That's what communists go on doing. The reason is simply that they have made it a point that to be true something has to be intellectually proved, and the intellect has no way to prove consciousness. Consciousness has to be discovered in a totally different way. Intellect is thinking, and consciousness is discovered in a state of non-thinking, in such utter silence that not even a single thought moves as a disturbance. In that silence, you discover your very being, and it is as vast as the sky. And to know it is really to know something and to know it is really to know something worthwhile, otherwise all your knowledge is garbage. It may be useful, utilitarian, and it is not going to help you transform your being. It cannot bring you to fulfillment, to contentment, to enlightenment, to a point where you can say, I have come home. So enough for today. And thank you very much for your listening. And till next time, keep seeking the truth. Bye bye.